Hey guys, welcome to the most undervalued crypto channel on YouTube. My name is Daryl and this is Future Proof. In this channel, I teach you guys how to invest in cryptocurrencies, how to save your buying power, most importantly, how to be profitable in the space. Guys, I have to be honest with you guys, I am very terrified of this moment right now because we are at a make it or break it moment where if we don't make it, we're definitely gonna break it, and it's either you get rich or you get wrecked. All right, and there's nothing in between. Okay, what we're seeing right now in the entire market is how to put it. It's something we have not seen before. But before I get into that, I'm gonna make this a very quick video. But I have some very informative detail that I need to share with you guys. And this is not a video where I'm going to make assumption on where the market is going. Just I'm going to lay out all of what I'm seeing, positive and negative, so that you can make your own conclusions and arrive to your own decision. All right. So first off, Bitcoin is sitting at $61,410. And if you're checking on CoinGecko about the news on BTC, you'll see Bloomberg analysis, second Bitcoin Futures ETF could start trading this week. As Bitcoin inches towards all-time high, is the ETF already priced in? And you have negative news back company, first day of trading down 6.4%. And then you have other news, Brazil purchased over $4 billion worth of crypto in 2021, and Grayscale confirms it will apply for Bitcoin ETF. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. But I don't want to stick to these news. I want to get into the price and why I'm a little bit skeptical right now. We're going to be looking at the TA, and we're going to be looking at the psychological analysis of this trend, because I think some people are not really paying attention to that. First of all, one thing to keep in mind is that the Bitcoin Futures ETF that is launching tomorrow is not a spot backed ETF. So they're not holding physical Bitcoin. Okay. And we saw this before in the CME futures in 2017. And I've told you guys from my last video that when this happened in 2017, when we had this Bitcoin CME futures, it literally signaled the top of Bitcoin. So that's something to keep in mind. Right now, what worries me is we saw that we dumped, we rise, and had this head and shoulder, and we were dumping, and out of nowhere, we had all these major buys come in. Okay, I'm gonna be very upfront, and I'm just sharing both sides of this coin, and I think you guys deserve this. You can see that all these huge buys came in if you're looking at this in the 1 hour, right? Right here where we went under the 200 EMA, and then boom, big candle right here, and then boom, big candle right here, and then this right here was another major level of resistance, right? And we just broke it like it was nothing. And boom, another candle right here, and boom, another candle right here. Now, I do need to zoom out a little bit for you guys. Zoom out a little bit because you guys need to see this. Reason I'm a little skeptic right now is because we have decreasing volume and this entire move up. This entire move up is happening and the volume is decreasing. This kind of tells me this is an artificial pump. Okay, we can see when we were rising up here on this natural pump, which was a lot of euphoria, but people had multiple reasons to be bullish. You can see how the volume was also rising with the price, and we had some nice uptake in volume as the price was going down. So why is it that as we're seeing these huge moves, the volume continues to go down? So this is my first question. Second question is, right now we're also seeing, let me pull this up. Right now we're also seeing on the MACD that we're literally just going above, and on the RSI we are overbought a little bit, right? If I do pull this up on the 4 hour, what we're seeing is we just recently had a bearish cross on the MACD, but every time we every time we had these bearish crosses, it didn't stop the price from going higher. So obviously the price of BTC is not respecting the MACD at all. And now what we're seeing right here is on the RSI, on the 4-hour, is that we are trending lower, and the RSI is trending lower. So guys, there's a lot of mixed signal in the market right now, and the reason I'm making this video today is because I think tomorrow is going to be unpredictable. There are two things could happen. We can see literally Bitcoin go to the moon, or we can see Bitcoin tank. So we're going to be looking at both scenarios real quick, and this video is going to be very quickly, probably like 10 minutes. So I got like 5 more minutes to go. Guys, if we get a dip, most likely area we're going to come and retest is this 200 EMA right here in blue, which would be sitting at 51,800. And what I want to pull up here is one of my favorite little indicators to help me analyze where the price of BTC is going, especially when it's in price discovery, is the Fibonacci fan resistance. Okay, this is a indicator that I use because it's been very accurate. You can see that every time we've been rising, and it goes way back, but I'm not gonna, I show this in my other videos. And you can see on each of these lines, we tend to go sideways for BTC, and they tend to serve as resistance, like right here, right here. You can see how this line perfectly served as resistance on this top, and right here served as support. We broke this. See how right there again served as resistance right here. And when we were tanking, we literally broke this resistance, but hit support, boom, support. We got a little bit under this support, and we got high receipt, resistance, and this center line. The reason I'm showing you guys this is because you need to pay attention to this. This goes way back, okay, from basically the previous bull run. And I want to show you guys this because this tends to accurately predict or where we tend to see resistance and support. And what we're seeing here is at this previous all-time high of 64,000, we might be facing another area of resistance right here. And if we fail to break this resistance, it could come back down, back to that same area right here that I told you about, which is at 51,000. All right. So these are a lot of different scenarios, right? So these are the bearish scenarios. Some people may like it, some people may not. I'm just sharing with them. I'm not telling you guys that Bitcoin's going to go down or Bitcoin's going to go up. Telling you guys is from my perspective right now, things are extremely uncertain, and markets don't like when things are uncertain. And what the other thing that I do want to bring up to you guys very quickly is this rise, right? Could this have been, look at these candles, could this have been people with inside information already front running the price of BTC, knowing there is going to be an ETF? And because this ETF is a future ETF, could this be that these same people that were buying here and here and here are getting ready to dump on us? Guys, these are some very serious questions that you must ask yourself. And if that happens, what would that do to the rest of the market? All right. And we can see that if someone wants to offload a ton of Bitcoin, the market definitely needs to be liquid enough for them to do so. So could they have, these whales have been planning on pumping the market so people can get excited and start trading and increase the volume so that there can be liquidity to dump on us? These are just some very serious questions that I have to throw out there so you guys can be aware of the current situation. In terms of your altcoins, if you're wondering why are altcoins bleeding, the reason for it is because the Bitcoin dominance continues to rise. And what we're seeing here is that as the Bitcoin dominance is rising, altcoins are bleeding. But what I see is there's potential for BTC to get rejected at this resistance at 47.74%. And if we break this area and Bitcoin dominance starts to rally, I really doubt that the Bitcoin dominance will break 52%. Just because in the past that has been a major support right here. See, multiple times it's been a support. So when something in right here as well, when a level has been such a good support, it tends to be even a bigger resistance. And right now, if you're looking at a daily, you can see that we're approaching the 200 EMA right here, and that might also drop us lower. So some people ask, so you sell your altcoins to get into Bitcoin, and then when Bitcoin dominance goes down to get back to altcoin? I don't know. When Bitcoin dominance starts to tank and altcoins start taking off, they're going to take off so fast it might be hard to catch them. So I would recommend just sitting tight and analyzing what the market is doing. But yeah, and this is mostly what I wanted to share with you guys. And you need to look at also the others' dominance to see how they're performing. You can see for the market cap dominance of all these other altcoins, we're still finding support over this 200 EMA on the 1 day. We have not yet broken above this level. We need to break above this trend line for us to start accelerating. So overall, guys, this is just my view. I don't know what's going to happen. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day. We might see the price of Bitcoin start to rally before, and then towards later that day start to tank. Who knows? Or we might see Bitcoin go to the moon. Either way, I'm going to be watching these markets like a hawk, and I'm going to be also sharing with you guys. Probably going to be posting on Twitter. If you're not on my Discord yet, it's free. Just comment below and I'll send you the link if you want to join the Patreon so you can know exactly what I'm doing in the exact same timing. The link is right below to become a Patreon. There's only a few spots left. It's literally so cheap. It's like $30. And you get so much value from it. You get so much value, and I literally hold your hand through the whole process. But right now, I'm not making any big trades. I'm watching to see where the market is going. I have certain stop losses in place if we go the negative direction, but I'm just making this video to warn you guys of any potential things that may come about and that you need to be prepared for. All right, this is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you appreciate the time that I take this video and share this information with you. If you find value in what I'm sharing, please like, subscribe, drop a comment below, and share with your friends. Share it on all the platforms so that people can get some real TA as well. But I really want everyone to just be cautious. Like I said, it's not 100% sure which direction this market is going, but there's a lot of things to be skeptical about right now. All right, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe, and most importantly, future proof.